All right, so check this out. You guys can see that XPeng from this article delivered only 8,250 cars in January, down 59% from last month, or we're in February now, so 2 months ago. It just completely fell off a cliff. Look at the chart below. They were making steady increases in monthly deliveries, and then you get to December, drops off. If you notice on the price chart though, check this out. You got the same thing that occurred in like 2022, 2021 into 2022. Same thing happened in December of 2022 to January 2023. So is that something to be worried about? You would think that these articles would make it seem as if XPeng is doing a terrible job of selling their vehicles. But outside of that, the market has been making a slow and steady increase though. So I don't think this is hurting the market for XPeng in terms of its price, the stock price. Something else must be impacting the reason why the stock is going down though. What could it be? XPeng deliveries in January were down significantly from December, hurt by seasonal factors like its major local peers. Oh, so competition had impacted the deliveries that XPeng did last month or 2 months ago. The electric vehicle maker delivered 8,250 vehicles in January, up 58.11% year on year, but down 59% from a month ago. So this article goes on into stating that January and the month in which the Chinese Lunar New Year holiday falls are usually low points for auto sales in China, as the demand for cars is usually released at the end of the previous year and the population rests for the holiday. So now they're trying to place the drop in deliveries on the Chinese holiday. The Chinese New Year holiday in 2024 is from February the 10th to February the 17th. Last year, the holiday was January 21st through the 27th of 2023. All right, cool. But explain this though. Why has the market in XPeng from November 24th, 2023 to now, why did the market value in XPeng go down 55, almost 56%? What's going on? Something is broken. The overall market doesn't like XPeng at these prices, because if they did, surely price wouldn't be trading at $8.30 right now. It wouldn't. So why is the value for XPeng going down? Somebody, or I would say the overall market, suspects that price is too expensive at those levels. So until majority of the market participants feel that a certain price is at value, XPeng will continue to go down. Now, before we try to figure out, okay, where could we see the market go in XPeng, let's break down our last price prediction, which was all the way back here in October, September 2023. We did a price prediction at that time, looking for the market in XPeng to go up. And as you can tell, we wasn't massively bullish. Like, we didn't tell you that we were expecting the market in XPeng to run up to like $23.50. No, we simply said we might see the market in XPeng run to $19.45. And it didn't even do that then. Price in XPeng went down in mid-October, and then it came back up into our price target area, but it still didn't hit the ultimate price target. It fell shy. Look at that. About 3.63%. It didn't hit that ultimate target. That was the last high into the market in XPeng. Right here, November the 24th, 2023. The market hasn't seen higher prices since then. Completely cratered. So there's something wrong in the market for XPeng. We're in a downtrend. It doesn't take a rocket science to see that. It doesn't take a PhD to see that price in XPeng is weak, right? Real simple. Now you can see where price currently is trading versus the downtrend that, yeah, there's kind of like a space in between where price is to where the downtrend currently is, right? Look at that wide range, pretty wide. So is it possible that we could see a bump in price in XPeng? Or will the market in XPeng continue to go down? Well, let's do this. We're going to create some sell zones into the market in XPeng. I think you guys can see where one is at right now. And this is going to be important for us to see the market hold this zone again. Right here. That's our first area. We don't want to see price in XPeng fall below $7.70, give or take. Don't want to see that. If it does, then we'll have to focus our attention in XPeng over here. Okay, now I want you to see something. It's a gap right there. And the market hasn't filled it yet. So it's possible that we could see XPeng break that first buy zone that we just talked about and run down to 750 to only fill it. Because gaps are seen as an inefficiency and the market likes to be efficient. All right. So let's go ahead and create this other zone. For XPeng, it's right around there. Let me see. Yeah, so those are the two most important buy zones right there to me. Let's look at this on the 3-day chart because currently it doesn't look bullish. You can see here that the buyers attempted to support price on these two 3-day bars. Volume was high, volatility increased, and then in the following 3-day bar, it ended on the low, and we're still going down. Here's XPeng on the 5-day chart. Okay, this is complete weakness right now. Here it is on the weekly. Last week was weak, definitely. We saw the market had the ability to continue to go higher, or it traded higher, but it didn't stay there. It closed at $8.97, traded as high as $10.48. XPeng on the 2 weeks. Just look at it, it's just massive weakness. Here it is on the 3. It's even more terrible. Look at that 3-weekly bar there. XPeng on the 5. 8 hours and 43 minutes left on the 5-weekly chart. That definitely looks bearish. What about on the monthly? This is how we ended last month, January. We closed on the low. So the only thing that I can say without looking for price to go down is try to show you that, yeah, market is primed to continue to go lower, but the only thing that can stop that massive weakness are these buy zones here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Here's our targets. First area buy zone is either at the high or the low within this first buy zone. At the low of the buy zone, that is 9.31% or $7.70. And then our second area buy zone is going to be either at $6.59 as a high to a low of $6.08. On the low, that's 28.62%. Now, here is a sell zone in XPeng, meaning that even if we do see price try to move up, it will have to break through this sell zone before we actually have to change our analysis and say that the market is becoming a little bit more bullish. Okay, so that is where we're at currently into the market in XPeng. I don't see any changes on the time frames that price is becoming more bullish. Still looks a little weak. We got identified these two buy zones. We'll see the buyers hold it. If they do, then this price prediction won't last too long. If they don't, we'll see price continue to go lower and lower until the buyers step in. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.